Hi, everyone. This is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And now, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim
ready to deal.
Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Anderson on at first, nobody out. This one's down to third. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman,
So here's Jose Abreu. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Altuve.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Ball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley.
That's the ball. 2-0 the count. Yeah.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired. 2 down now.
Batting first.
Next up is Alex Bregman in his career against this pitcher. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the pitch. Full count still. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Once again, a 3-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Robert retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
That's a ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Popped him up. Gurriel has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch on the way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Okay, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-1, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Moncada leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Gavin Sheets, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Popped up. Anderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And stepping in, Carlos Correa. Lifetime in this matchup. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Here's the first pitch to him.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Kyle.
Now to the plate, here is Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
Nope,
and he
ball
lays
4.
off
Take your
here.
base.
A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman,
So first and second with 1 down. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Correa is on his way home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
The center fielder, Nick Corbett.
Into the box, Chas McCormick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Martin Maldonado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Astros lead it 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Altuve at second. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That misses. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. From the stretch. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Vaughn aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first out. The batter will be Luis Robert. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, Jose Abreu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Emo Jimenez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Two men are on with two men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
1-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready with the 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners off for second. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Now with the plate is Alex Bregman. Flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maldonado at second with 2 down. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
To short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Astros leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That evens it up 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Now a swinging bunt. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You got a full count.
Gavin Sheets will be next. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Gavin Sheets.
The designated hitter.
And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two and 1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. So the next to bat will be Cesar Hernandez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeehaw! No ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball out.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sheets over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look
No,
at
that's
ball one.
outside. Ball.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball well outside. Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lifted into center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And this will bang up against the wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he is out trying for two bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Into the box now, Chas McCormick, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 3 and the White Sox 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Robert as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no
Some
strike.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The pitch. And
Ball 4,
that
runner
won't
take the
find the
base.
zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And there he goes towards second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here now the 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Eloy Jimenez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Zach Greinke is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Yohan Moncada will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Robert at third. Abreu at second. Jimenez at first. 1 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Gavin Sheets, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. White Sox pick up just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to hit is the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado.
Now here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball. 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
1-2. The count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson brings it in. Hernandez at second. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More to come from Houston after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
First pitch on its way. Here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Grounded up the first baseline. Foul ball here, 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So now here is Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. He grounds it sharply to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Popped him up. Moncada moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2, can you get 3? If you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Ronaldo Lopez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Correa leads off first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Vaughn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from first comes around to score.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
To the plate now, Chas McCormick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the White Sox,
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soft grounder left side. Bregman gloves it. And that's the second out. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score holds at 4-3. Last half of the 7th here, and now it will be the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
2-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on the way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Kendall Graveman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Kendall Graveman.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
Leading off to the right side, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
No, that's out.
Bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw on the first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Gavin Sheets. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Let's still take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
On the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way.
Call.
The 1-0 home. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
That's the ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
55.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch of the AB on its way. Foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch.
1 ball, no strike.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. McCormick is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one.